I wasted months learning how to code, and I was doing it all in the wrong way. I've been learning to code for like 6 to 8 months now. I thought I've been making good progress, but the truth is, I wasn't learning anything actually. Let's just say I've been learning 1% of what I'm supposed to learn. So if you are just starting your coding journey, please watch this video to the end so that you don't repeat my mistake and so that you don't spend a lot of time. People are learning to code in 6 months and landing jobs. So you don't waste a lot of time learning to code in the wrong way. Now, one of the mistakes I made was watching tutorials non-stop. I was watching YouTube tutorials like they were Netflix shows, hours upon hours on coding videos. Like I would just be watching them, thinking that I was making progress, right? Thinking that I'm actually learning to code. But right now, for 6 to 7 months, I've not been able to build anything. A simple website, safe, even a simple portfolio. I've not been able to build like, okay, let's say it is static. I don't have real project. I've not been able to build a static portfolio, neither have I been able to build a static website. And I've been watching tutorials for a long time now. So just watching tutorials will make me feel like I am making progress actually. I am being productive. I have watched a full playlist on HTML, watched a full playlist on CSS, watched a full playlist on JavaScript, and even on React.js. Believe me, I have done that. But still, I've not been able to build anything that, oh, this is what I have done so far with what I have learned. So the idea of watching tutorials upon tutorials will only give you that illusion that you are making progress, that you are actually learning to code. But to be very sincere, you are not learning anything. You are just watching people who already knows how to code. That is what you are doing. I thought just watching tutorials was actually enough, but relearning starts when you build something like getting your hands dirty. Even if you don't even understand how to go about it, you go and watch YouTube video, learn it, then you come back and do it because that is where learning to code is. The doing. Mistake number two, I kept jumping from one language to another. My dear, HTML today, Python tomorrow, React on Wednesday, and even a little bit of C++. Like, because why not? I was even told that C++ was beginner friendly. If you understand C++, you can understand any other programming language. So I was like, why not? Why not learn C++? Today I'm doing Python. Tomorrow I'm doing this one. It was as if I was confused and I did not know what to do. That actually made me to know a little bit of everything and mastered nothing. And at the end of the day, I have even forgotten what I learned in Python. I have forgotten what I learned in C++. You understand? Mistake number three, avoiding the hard stuff. We all know that JavaScript is hard. JavaScript logic was so hard, so I avoided it, to be very sincere. I was stuck in styling, layout because it was easier and looked nice. Loop, for loop, object array of objects or whatever it is was confusing me. To be very sincere, I left JavaScript because I felt it was too hard to comprehend. So I was just there on styling things and here because I felt, oh, it's beautiful. But when the time came to build something real, I was stuck like, how do I make this thing happen using JavaScript? Today, right now, I am struggling with calling APIs. I am struggling with async. I am struggling with await function or what's it called. I really do not know how to use JavaScript, so I avoided it. And right now, I am struggling. Mistake number four is learning alone. Now, this one actually hurts me the most. I was learning in complete isolation. I thought I had to figure it out all on my own. Like, I can do everything by myself. I have YouTube, I have some friends who are actually learning to code like me that don't even know anything. You understand? So I thought, I'm like, there's no need. for communities. There's no need for going for events. There was no need, asking questions. I felt YouTube is there, so why would I want to ask anybody a question? So I felt like learning on my own was actually better. But once I started connecting with other learners, once I started connecting with communities, everything changed. I got answers faster. Like in my current group, if you are confused about something, you can just copy your code there and ask questions, and you will see people immediately. They will start giving you options to ensure that your code is working fine. I stayed motivated when you see people who are struggling to do this and they are making it, and you be like, oh my god, I need to do this. And also, the spirits of not quitting just left me. I got friends who were saying, okay, let's work on something together. So I felt like I was part of something big. Mistake number 5 was fear of failure. I was terrified of failing. So I avoided building projects because I didn't want to like mess them up. I didn't want to be like, oh, this project is not even fine safe. There were some projects I actually did and deleted them because I felt it was not fine. I felt it does not even make any sense. So I felt like if I put this thing out there, who is going to even appreciate it? And I deleted those projects. Right now, I don't have any project. Like even the one I started and did not finish, I have deleted everything because I felt they were not good. I felt scared of failing. But the thing is, coding is all about failing, getting up, going back to it again. That's how we learn, right? So if you are just starting out, please learn from my mistake. Build as you learn. That cannot be overemphasized. Build as you learn. Let's say you are trying to build a portfolio and you want to work on the navbar, right? And you do not know how to work on the navbar. Go onto YouTube, ask questions. How can I build a navbar? When you learn it, go back to what you were working on and start building it yourself. Give it your own version. You understand? That is why build as you learn cannot be overemphasized. What you do yourself is way better than just watching videos. Also, do not run from hard part. The other time I was talking in one of my videos that I was scared of growing because the higher you go, the tougher it gets. So do not run from hard part. And most importantly, do not do it alone. You need other people to encourage you. That time where you are feeling like you want to quit, you don't want to do this anymore, you need somebody to hold your hand and say, come on, baby girl, you have to do this. Okay? So never should you learn alone. So if this video helped you, drop a comment with what your biggest mistake has been while you were learning to code. And if you are still in the journey, hit the like button and subscribe for more real talk about becoming a front-end developer. So this is my tech journey and I'll be sharing with you how it is going. So if you need a partner, you don't know where to start, you're confused, you need someone, just leave a comment. I'll reach out to you and we can work together. Okay? So bye for now.